Everyone's talking about AI coding tools that generate apps from prompts, but here's what nobody tells you. There's a massive difference between generating a pretty demo and building actual business software that works. Today I'm putting three major AI app builders to the ultimate test: Softr, Lovable, and Replit. I gave them the exact same complex prompt to build a complete project management system for a digital marketing agency. Same requirements, same complexity, same expectations. The results? Let's just say one of these platforms delivered working business software, while the others, well, you'll see. To make this comparison fair, I created the most comprehensive prompt I could think of: a full project management system with multi-role authentication, client onboarding, project dashboards, time tracking, invoice generation, file management, and automated workflows. Basically, everything a real agency would need to run their business. Here's where things got interesting immediately. The moment I submitted this prompt, each platform revealed its true philosophy through how it approached the build process. Softr didn't just start building. It started interviewing me. How should clients access the system? What's the main unit you want to manage work in? How will users log in? It was like talking to a business consultant who actually wanted to understand how my agency operates. Lovable asked me one design question: whether I preferred a dark theme, and that was it. At least some customization, but minimal interaction. Replit, zero questions. It just started generating code immediately with no clarification whatsoever. Now, this difference in approach was already telling me something important about how these platforms think about app build. Softr was acting like the AI platform for building real business software that actually works, while the others were just vibe coding tools generating code from prompts. All three platforms took around 10 minutes to generate the initial apps. Lovable and Softr built more smoothly, but I was about to discover that a smooth build process does not guarantee a functional result. What matters is whether you get a working business software or just another pretty prototype. When the dust settled, all three platforms delivered visually appealing interfaces. Lovable had the most modern, sleek design. Replit looked professional with a complex timeline view. Softr delivered a clean, business-focused interface designed for actual business operations: client portals, internal tools, and project management systems. But here's where the real test began: actually trying to use these apps for business operations. This is where everything fell apart for two of the platforms, and where Softr's approach as a no-code AI app builder really showed its value. Lovable delivered a gorgeous interface, but I literally couldn't do anything. I could move demo cards around, but couldn't add new projects, edit tasks, or perform any actual business functions. The time tracking had a start button that didn't start anything. Manual time entry? Completely non-functional. Just to be absolutely sure this wasn't an account issue, I tested Lovable with two completely different accounts. Same result: beautiful interface that you cannot use for actual business operations. Replit performed better than Lovable, but still had major limitations. I could view projects, add comments, move tasks around, and track time, but I couldn't edit tasks after creating them. A pretty fundamental flaw for project management. File uploads didn't work, and team editing was broken. Here's where the pricing models really matter. Both Lovable and Replit completely ran out of credits just after this one complex prompt. That's right, one single app generation and their free credits were exhausted. So even if I wanted to iterate and fix the broken functionality, I'd have to pay more just to get basic features working. You're essentially paying premium prices for expensive prototypes that don't actually work. Softr delivered what I actually asked for: a functional business application built on their integrated database system. I could create, edit, and delete tasks. File uploads worked, time tracking functioned properly, invoice management was fully operational. Most importantly, I could preview the app from different user perspective: as a project manager, as a client, with proper role-based access control and enterprise-grade security that works by default, not by chance. Yes, Softr has plan limitation. Some advanced blocks require upgrading from the basic plan, but the core functionality actually works. You're getting real business software, not expensive prototypes. Mobile experience. This is where the differences became even more pronounced. Softr delivered an excellent mobile experience, responsive, intuitive, and fully functional across all devices. Replit's mobile interface was clunky and hard to navigate, while Lovable's beautiful design meant nothing. None of the features actually worked on mobile or desktop. After extensive testing across all platforms and devices, the ranking became crystal clear. Third place goes to Lovable. Stunning interface, zero functionality, essentially an expensive mock-up generator. Second place goes to Replit. partial functionality with significant limitations. Good for prototypes, but not ready for real business use. First place goes to Softr, the only no-code AI app builder that delivered actual working business software with proper mobile optimization that I could deploy and use today. But this comparison only scratches the surface of what makes Softr different, because while Lovable and Replit are vibe coding tools that generate impressive demos, Softr is the AI platform for building real business software, portals, internal tools, and operating systems for your business that actually works in production. Why Softr wins. Unlike the others where you're stuck with what the AI generates, Softr gives you complete visual control as a no-code platform. You can drag and drop elements to rearrange layouts, click on any components to modify its settings, or update styling with just a few clicks. No code required, just point-and-click editing that anyone on your team can handle. Need something completely custom? Softr's vibe coding block lets you create interfaces that go beyond standard components. Simply describe what you want in plain English, like build a custom project dashboard, and the AI generates it instantly. You can connect it to live data from Softr's built-in database system, add user actions, and control permissions. Every iteration is saved automatically, so you can experiment freely. While other platforms give you generated code to maintain, Softr provides enterprise-grade infrastructure by default. Scalable Softr databases, user authentication, rule-based permissions, and security that works by default, not by chance. You're not just getting an app, you're getting a complete business platform with everything integrated in one place. If you want a pretty prototype to show investors, go with Lovable. If you need partial functionality for a simple project, Replit might work. But if you want to build real business software, client portals, internal tools, operating systems for your business that your team can actually use and maintain, Softr is in a completely different league. The choice isn't just about what looks good, it's about what actually works when your business depends on it. If you want to try Softr for yourself and see the difference, I've got a special link in the description below that'll get you started. That's it for today's comparison. If this helped you understand the real difference between AI app builders, hit that like button. Subscribe for more honest software reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.